Hey guys, this is the Aero One, the small personal drone. It's a real thing that actually exists. It's called Jetson One in real life. It's not that nicely painted, but this one is really well modeled. So graphically, there's nothing to say bad about it. Maybe the fact that you cannot actually put an Allen key into these screws. But other than that, it's quite awesome. All the cables, the controller, the batteries, the two blocks below the chair are the batteries. This is how it looks inside. And you can turn it on if you do a cold start, like because it's electric, you just power it on. It will do a test, speeds up the engines a bit, motors, and then it starts. You can actually turn off the lights, and with the lights on like the navigation light, it's glowing. Even the paint glows on the skin. You have like 30 liveries. This is one of them. Some more serious than this one. And you can turn off the sound if it's too noisy, or you can muffle it by just putting your earbuds. So it's just cool. And for example, now it says I have a battery that is almost full, but one is empty. I actually had an accident. So this one is full and this one is not full. So it does this noise when it's charging up. And then the battery should be full 100%. You have 4 modes. They are controlled with lights like landing lights, taxi light, beacon lights, strobe light, and there is another light for an announcer, if I remember correctly. This, I don't know, one of the lights, another extra light does this start, and everybody around hears it if they have the mode. It's like when you're ready for a race. And the rest are just track. It will follow the ground, and you have mapped this on the throttle. It's the prop pitch that controls the altitude in feet. That the flight management system will actually, it's flight control system will try to do. And this is the throttle. Whatever. I was expecting just to twist the throttle without it to start, but it does start. And you also have guards rail. In real life, they also have this system to protect the blades. If you want, you can use them or not. And basically, you just start the engines by spinning them. The stick moves. You have buttons on the stick for the 3 modes of flight: track, hover, which is self-explanatory, and sport, which will increase the maneuverability. And then boost is this button here. It will increase from 8,000 to 12,000 RPM. For 3 seconds or 4 seconds, and then you have a cooldown of 30 seconds. It's more like a gimmick, but I think this is how it should work also in real life. You cannot actually push it without setting yourself on fire or something. So let's start it. When the RPM reaches the 3,000, basically you can lift off gently. You control the height by throttle, exactly like in an airplane, and this is the stick, exactly like in an airplane. It's not flying like a helicopter, and it feels really different. It feels exactly like a drone, and the outer arch is the arch you ask for the controller, and then the inner arch is what it goes. You will see them split if it's in some automatic mode, like hover or track. Okay, so let's take off. 3,000, 3,000, and now it's light on the skid and floating. My throttle is not that precise. It sometimes goes up and down, up and down. And it has lag. It feels very natural. So this is the normal mode, the blue mode. And it just floats very well. To go, you just tilt like a helicopter. You tilt the cyclic, but it's not a cyclic. Although you can consider it a cyclic. So now we are in this mode, and for example, now is when it's red, I turn on the sport mode, and in sport mode is much more agile. Lets you tilt. You can go backwards, and it feels like you are driving a car in the air. It's very awkward at first, but somehow natural. It's like you would imagine a flying car or something like that would work. There is no aerodynamics to worry about, no helicopter limitations, that crazy skill of driving a truck with 24 drive gears or something like that. Be careful of that or this and that. No, you have a flight computer that actually helps you to take off the job of taking care of the machine that has limitations in the case of airplanes and helicopters. So you are just concentrated on flying, exactly like a Formula One car that is full of automatic system. The old ones, which now turned back into crap. So it's very responsive. And also it has this boost. You just go boost and it will just go a little bit faster, but don't expect miracles. And also you can do this. And just fall like a rock, and don't forget to power up to the max. And of course in real life this would be quite scary, fall from that power. But and of course it's capable, especially in the sport mode, is capable of doing tricks like this. But it's not overpowered. It has just 120 horsepower. It's really fun, and it's $10. I mean, it's really cheap, but well done. It's just super well done. Let's start to land. You can activate hover mode, for example. Oh, this is track mode, not good. It will slow down and try to fall to the altitude. So it's better to just put hover mode, and in hover mode you can control the throttle like this. And it will always try to hold the point you leave it. So for example, if I want to move, it will move, and then it's actually more complicated than fully manual. But basically when you are in stable hover, you can turn on hover and it will stay happily there. And also, for example, go a bit further, turn on hover, and this is track mode, so it will lower itself to the altitude I'm saying. And now I've turned off my throttle up, and it's on automatic mode, so now it's just self-riding like this. And I can, for example, raise. If I twist, raise it or lower it. So now if I want to land, all I need to do, after it's stable, I throttle up to the arch, and just match the arches like this, and then bonk, throttle down. So now it's landed. Of course, you can do a complete landing manually without this gimmick, but if you have troubles, you can use also this stuff. This super cool, especially for flying inside towns. It's very nice. Or when you have some scenery to see up close, like in a drone camera. Basically, it's a drone. You can fly, and at low speed. Low speed, great visibility and great control. Way better than the actual drone camera of the sim. So, really nice module.